Hey guys, how you doing? It's Joe from Joe's Basecamp here, coming at you with another Basecamp Daily. Tip for you. First thing in the morning, very first thing that you do when you get up, I want you to super hydrate, okay? So I want you to take at least half a litre of water. I usually actually do about 800 millilitres. And I want you to add to that the juice of half a lemon and quarter of a teaspoon of something like a Himalayan salt or a Celtic sea salt, or one of those really, really good quality salts, and get that down. You just scull it, doesn't matter, you might be peeing for a little while, who cares. Really, really good. We lose so much fluids overnight. Start the day hydrated. It will sort out mental clarity, sort out performance, and it'll also help reduce inflammation in the body as well. Quick tip. Today, though, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing an isometric blast. This is a type of quick workout we can do anywhere. We can add it onto the end of proper workouts as well. And it's really about creating tension. It doesn't really require any tools. For this, I am actually going to use an elastic band as well, and you need a wall. So let's get into it. So we've got, first of all, we're going to do a doorway push. I'm just going to step back here a sec. Now, with the doorway push, I haven't got a doorway here, so I'm going to have to get my mime on. So I'm going to push out against the doorway, stand in the doorway frame, and push, push, push. And whilst we're doing this, we're just trying to create as much tension as we can. Push hard, push hard. Now, you could do this for 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, or you could just do a max effort each time. And I just want you to push as hard as you can. So yeah, you set yourself up an interval timer. Great way to do it if you're doing max efforts is say, set a timer for beyond what you know you can do. So say set a timer for 3 minutes, push this as hard as you can for as long as you can, and then whatever you've got left, you've got as rest. So push in, squeeze in, push, push, push. Oh, okay, so next, wall squat. So here's my wall. So I'm going to go over to 90 degrees at the knees and 90 degrees at the hips. What we don't want to see is those ones. We also don't want to see our hands supporting us like that. So do anything you want with your hands. Surrender position, down by your side, across your chest. Doesn't matter, just not here, okay? And again, you're going to hold this. So I'm just going to hold it, feel it building up. Just sitting around. So how's your day been going? What's been happening in your world? You sick of the sight of the walls yet? If you are, do a bit of visualization. Look at that wall that you've been sitting all day and imagine it was a beach in Fiji. So I'm starting to really start feeling some tension build. Now, if you're going to do this with your whole family as well, a great thing to do, say there's 3 or 4 of you in your house, find a different wall each, and shout each other names, like girls' names. So first person says Annabelle, second person says Betsy, and you try and get all the way through the alphabet until you've done it all. Okay, so got the idea with the wall sits? Next, we've got a push-up position, okay? Now, with the push-up position, I'm going to hold the first one at the top. So I'm just going to hold. Now, if you look at me, I'm nice and straight. My shoulders are directly over my hands, and my hands are underneath my shoulders. So I'm not like that, with my arse in the air. I'm not sagging. I'm not out wide. It's just here. Now, if we can't maintain that, you can do it from your knees as well. But if you can, try going from here. And again, we're just going to feel that tension build. Now, I'm being active whilst I'm doing this. I'm actually squeezing in with my palms. I'm trying to rotate my hands on the floor. Okay? So I'm trying to twist them anti-clockwise. Oh, sorry, my left one's going anti-clockwise, my right one's going clockwise. Core is tight, I'm squeezing my butt, just tucking my tail under slightly, trying to keep my neck in line as well, so rather than just hanging down like so. That's it, nice straight line. And we're going to hold that again for as long as we can. Next, we're going to go, you can either have a rest or go straight into the next one. The next one is push up at the bottom. So elbows are going to come back. Now my chest is not touching the floor. Get them nice and straight. Don't know how this sounds with the microphone. I'm talking to the floor. Good job the cleaners came in before all this kicked off. That's it. And you're going to hold it there. Now again, you can, watch my knees. I've put my knees down. You can hold it with the knees, but you should not be touching. Okay? So, for you girls as well, who've got more mass, or for those girls that do have more mass up here, the breast tissue can be touching the floor, but you don't want to be resting on it, okay? So you're not lying flat, it's literally just touching, okay? For you guys out there, you want to have two, or somebody who's got a flatter chest, you want to have 2 finger width, okay, between you and the floor. Right, next, let's go to a lunge hold. So with the lunge hold, and technically this isn't a lunge because it's static, okay? So it's what we call a split squat. So I'm going to go down, and I'm going to go down into a lunge. Now this back knee is just off the ground, and what I've done, notice that my legs, I'll do it again actually, I don't want to go, people make a mistake when they go into this position, they go narrow like so. See how I've almost got one foot behind the other? Think of where your hips are. This foot is to go straight back, and then just exaggerate slightly. I want you to turn the outside knee out very slightly. And again, we're going to hold. So if you had a timer on, you'd hold it to a time. We hold it under tension, you'd be feeling good stretch through here. Chest nice and upright, we don't want to be doing these ones. Starting to feel that already. Back legs giving it a bit wobble. Shoulders back. Now if you find yourself slouching, another thing you can do, just turn your thumbs back like so. Okay, retract the scapula. Bring your chin back so your ears are over your neck. I've actually got a little bit of forward head tilt, so my head tends to come forward a bit. So I'm going to try and push it back a bit, give myself a little bit of a double chin. And then, once we've done our set time or done our max effort, we're then going to go down onto the other side. And we're going to just do the same there. So back I go, hold it there, squeeze it back, 30 seconds, 1 minute, whatever it takes, okay? Got it? Fantastic. Now, next we've got dish hold. Now with the dish hold, what I want you to try and remember is all we're doing is bringing the base of our hips as close to our ribs as we possibly can. So start with, it might be like that. So I'm just pulling and squeezing in together. See how I've tightened the gap between my ribs and between my hips. And squeeze, 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 squeeze. Advanced on that is like so. Now, if we struggle, if we get any pain through our lower back, bring your knees in and go into this tuck, like so. We're just going to hold that position. Now I'm pushing my lower back into the ground, so I should be able to feel my lower back all the way through. So I'm trying to get rid of that curve. And again, you hold that for as long as you possibly can, okay? Or 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 1 minute, etc. if you're on a timer. And then, lastly, the thing with home workouts is they're very front dominant. So, you know, everything's about pushing and stuff like that. It's harder to get pull patterns in. This is where getting yourself a band is really, really important. Get yourself a good strength band. And then from here, I'm just going to pull and I'm squeezing. Now, with this, I'm setting my scapula. Look at my shoulders, okay? I don't want to be up here like that. Way too many of you, especially those of you that are desk jockeys for a living, you're like that anyway. You're all tight up here. It gets all painful and sore. You know, somebody grabs you there. You're like, ah! So, set the scap down the spine, bit of tension on the band, and then squeeze. I'm going to hold that. Squeeze the shoulders down the back. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Awesome. Okay. And that's it. Now, you can do that any way you want. You could just do one round of each of those. Or if you really want to go for it, you could do 2-3 rounds. You can do it with rest. You can do it without rest. The time is just create tension all the time, okay? Now, studies have shown that isometric exercise, just by itself, can make differences to your metabolism, to your body composition, etc. You don't need anything to do it. Really simple, okay? Fantastic. So, can you guys send me pictures, send me videos of you doing it, show me what you're using in your house, okay? So hashtag Basecamp Daily on whichever social media platform you're on, hashtag Basecamp Daily, let us know, tag in Joe's Basecamp. See you tomorrow.